The Story of Peppa Pig. My Family Tree. Chapter 2. Check out the link in the description down below to download the app or buy the book. My Family Tree by Peppa Pig. Peppa and George woke up very early the next morning and went to find Mummy and Daddy Pig. Hee hee hee. Can we please go outside and jump in muddy puddles? Asks Peppa excitedly. We're going to Grandpa and Granny Pig's house today, Peppa, replied Mummy Pig sleepily. You can jump in muddy puddles there. After breakfast, it was time to leave. So Peppa and her family jumped into their little car. Ready? Asked Daddy Pig cheerily. Yes, Daddy Pig, everyone answered back. Then let's go! Shouted Daddy Pig. Yippee! Cried Peppa. She couldn't wait to get to Granny and Grandpa Pig's house and jump in muddy puddles. The family soon arrived at Granny and Grandpa's house. Peppa and George were very excited. They loved going to visit Granny and Grandpa Pig. Granny Pig! Grandpa Pig! Cried Peppa. Granny Egg! Papa Egg! Shouted George. Hello, my little piggies, answered Granny Pig. Come inside. Granny, said Peppa, can I jump in muddy puddles, please? I think Grandpa Pig had to show you something first, Peppa, said Granny Pig. Peppa was a little bit disappointed. She really wanted to jump in muddy puddles. Grandpa Pig took Peppa and George to his vegetable garden. This is where I grow my vegetables, said Grandpa Pig. First, I plant some seeds. Can we eat your yummy vegetables, please? Asked Peppa, forgetting all about the muddy puddles. We have to wait a little bit longer for them to grow a bit bigger, replied Grandpa. Ooh, gasped Peppa excitedly. Suddenly, there was a big loud bang. Oh dear, gasped Grandpa Pig. That was thunder. That means it's going to rain. We should hurry inside before it gets wet. Peppa, George and Grandpa Pig ran inside as fast as they could to get out of the rain. Peppa and George watched the rain splish, splash, splosh down the window. George started to cry. Don't cry, George, said Peppa. It's only rain. But George wasn't crying because it was raining. George was crying because he had lost Mr. Dinosaur. Peppa searched upstairs, downstairs, and even in the toilet. But she couldn't find Mr. Dinosaur anywhere. Just then, she had an idea. Peppa ran outside and found a very, very wet Mr. Dinosaur in Grandpa's very muddy vegetable garden. She ran inside and gave Mr. Dinosaur to George. George was very happy. Dinosaur! Grrr! The rain has stopped, cried Peppa. What can we do now? I have a very good idea, Peppa, says Daddy Pig, pointing outside. Hooray! Cheered Peppa, seeing the muddiest puddles ever. Peppa had been so busy looking at Grandpa's vegetables and searching for Mr. Dinosaur, she had forgotten about jumping in muddy puddles. Peppa loved jumping up and down in muddy puddles more than anything in the whole wide world. All of Peppa's family loved jumping up and down in muddy puddles. more than anything in the whole wide world. Hee ha ha.